Welcome to today's edition of our online lessons. Today we will learn about how to draw a line and how to save the AutoCAD drawing. Now, to draw a line, there are two ways to draw it. Now, to draw a line, there are two ways to activate the line command. The first one is by selecting or clicking on the line tool in the draw panel. This is the draw panel. And then the second approach is by typing the shortcut for line, that is L, or typing the full name or the full word line in the command line and pressing spacebar or enter. Now let's start with the first approach. Clicking on the line command in the draw panel. When you click on it, you can see that initially before you click, you can see that the crosshair or the cursor has a box in the middle. This shows that there is no command in place, or there is no active command. So immediately there is an active command, the box in the middle will vanish. So let's try it and see what I'm talking about. When you issue the line command, you can see that right now the box in the middle is no more. So after issuing or activating the line command, you move the cursor to wherever you want to place your first endpoint of the line. So let's assume that I want to place it somewhere here. You put or you place your mouse cursor there, then you click on the left mouse button. You move the mouse cursor to wherever you want the second endpoint to be, then you click. After clicking, you press either escape or spacebar to release the command. Now let's try the second approach. The second approach is by typing line or typing the shortcut for line. So right now I've typed line, then you press spacebar or enter. The line command is in session. Let's try the shortcut. You type L for line, you type enter, or you press spacebar. The line command is again in section or is again activated. So you follow the same step. You choose the first endpoint of your line, move it to the second endpoint, you click, you press spacebar. Now, right now we've drawn a line with just one segment. You can draw lines with double or multiple segments, continuous line with segments. Okay. So when you activate the line command and you choose the first endpoint, you move it to the second endpoint, you click, and when you move the mouse cursor again, you can see that the line command is still active. So you move it to the second endpoint, you click. Supposing I want to close it here, I want to end it here, I can do it manually by bringing the mouse cursor to the first endpoint and clicking it, or pressing C, then spacebar, then it will automatically close it for me. We want to draw a line that is absolutely vertical or horizontal. AutoCAD has a feature that helps you to do it in a very nice and simple way. This is by turning on the auto mode. So the auto mode helps you to draw vertical or horizontal lines. Now, the auto mode, as I taught you earlier, is located at the status bar. So when you look at the right side of the status bar, this is the status application bar menu. This is the auto mode. So you can choose to turn it on here, or you can press F8 to turn it on. That is a shortcut for it. Now, right now the auto mode is turned on. Let's activate the line command and click it. You can see that even when I'm trying to bring it to an angle, you can see that it's going either horizontal or vertical, right? So if you want to draw an absolute vertical or horizontal line, you turn on the auto mode. Now, you can also draw a line with a specific dimension or a specific length. Okay, so to draw a line with a specific dimension or a specific length is very simple and easy. You just activate the line command. You choose your first endpoint, and your second endpoint, you will not choose it automatically, or you will not choose it by yourself. Since when the first point is already chosen, you just move the mouse cursor to the direction that you want your line to move, or you want your line to go. Then you type in your length. So let's say the length that I want for this line is 3000. Type it 3000, you press enter. Right? Press enter, then space bar. You see that my 3000 is very, very small comparing to the ones that I drew here. Because I didn't use any length or any dimension for these ones, it has become very big. Okay, but this one I use dimension, but as you can see, it's very small here. All right, so that is how it is. And after drawing, or after you are done with every drawing, you have to be able to save. To save a drawing, there are so many ways you can save a drawing. When you look at the quick access toolbar, you can see save here, you can see save as here, right? So since this is the first time, you have to go for the save as. Then you continue with the normal processes of saving a file or document. You can also go to the application menu. You click, you can see save as here, then you click it. Also, you can key in save as in the command line. You press enter, then it will take you to the normal procedure or the normal interface of saving a file or any document as we normally do. So right now I have to choose wherever I want to save my drawing. Okay, so let's say I want to save it on desktop. Now the file name, let's make it smart. Let's make it smart. Then for the file type, AutoCAD helps you to save a file or the AutoCAD file in lower versions so that other people using lower versions can get access to whatever you want them to get, or any file that you've saved. So when you click on this one, you can see that the latest version for my 2016 is 2013. So those of you using 2012, if I want to send you any AutoCAD file, I cannot save it in the 2013 version. I have to save it in a 2010 version or 2007 version. Okay, and then we have different extension name, or um, the extension name. Now let's all save it in 2010 version, then press. Now one thing you have to know about the AutoCAD file or AutoCAD saved files is that whenever you save a file in AutoCAD, it saves the drawing with um, with an extension name of .dwg. For the first time, that's what it does. But when you save it when you apply some changes to the saved file and save it again on the same thing, it saves the new one on the old version, and saves the old version with an extension name of .bak. That means backup. So automatically AutoCAD creates a backup for you, and whenever your main file that has the .dwg is corrupted or has any challenges with it, you can get the backup and remodel it or change the name to get your drawing back just by changing the .bak to .dwg. So as you can see, this is the file that we saved earlier. Let's apply some changes to it. Let's draw some lines, additional lines, and save it. Now let's close. So you can see type. You can see from this one, the type is BAK file. That means this is the backup, right? So when I change the .bak to .dwg, I'll get the previous drawing that I did before the initial or the recent changes. Okay, so that is all for today, and thank you for watching. See you next time.